As you can see, I took this table, it was right there, I moved it over here, and I elevated Jesus. He's off the floor. Today, we are working on a mobile home project. We're gonna fancy up the living room. First, let's take some measurements. I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're gonna give this a try. Let's take one last look at the living room and what it looks like right now. And if you're new to my channel, I have a 455 square foot mobile home trailer. Let's get this project going. I got this set of chairs from the thrift store for $9, by the way. And this mid-century modern looking chair was $5 at the thrift store. Now it's time to clear off the dining room table that I got from Habitat for Humanity. There are 2 leaves on this table that fold down, so I'm getting on the floor right here so I can put the leg away. All right, let's move this over. Let's clear off the top of this bookcase. The feet of the bookcase have felt pads added to it, so I'm just going to slide this across the floor. I hope you stick around so you can see the result of my mobile home project. No time like the present. Let's sweep this floor. And if you're wondering, eventually one day I am going to upgrade my floors from subflooring to maybe luxury vinyl tiling. Okay, back to the table. Let's get this moved to its new location. Okay, I'm getting there. We're almost there. This is going to look great. Some of you have told me that my furniture is oversized for the trailer. And you may be right, but I'm going to work with what I've got, and I'm going to upgrade as I can. This might get tricky to eat at. I'm doing something different with these fancy pants chairs. And this item right here, I have to make a decision on because I have limited space in my trailer. And with this mobile home project, I really want to open up the living room. For right now, let's just move this out of the way. We're going to do a little sweeping right here. I'm going to make my mobile home the best I can using what I've got. And I've got a really nice table, but it takes up a lot of room. Okay, back to the sweeping. Let's get this little pile of dirt up. Hey, I found my Christmas tree. I can't wait for Christmas. Now for chair number 2. Here we go. Looking good. Now let's get back to this piece of furniture. I'm gonna let this go. It will bless someone new. Now on to a different piece of furniture that I am keeping for right now. I've moved it out of the corner so that I can move the sofa up against the corner wall. But first, I've got to sweep out this corner. It is dusty. Moving the sofa just a little bit will allow me to also move the table. Perfect. This looks good. Now we need to check the cord clearance for the lamp. Let's go ahead and get this table back in order. I think this looks really nice. I like the table right here. It's time to doll up the table. Let's take this vintage Jesus print and add it. I can't forget the Bible. Back to the other side of the room and the other table. For right now, I'm putting this table in front of the window. I'm going to try the table here for a couple of weeks and see how I like it. Let's go ahead and wipe down the table and add a few plants. Dusting. Adding a few finishing touches, and then for the big reveal. Oh, I have to fluff the pillows. Now for the reveal, this is my finished living room space after the mobile home project of rearranging my furniture. The living room feels a lot more open. Tell me what you think in the comments. I like the living room a whole lot, and letting that one piece of furniture go is going to really keep this space more open. You remember the pumpkin seed granola? I just opened it. It's bad. I think those flax seeds went bad. Real bad. Oh well. Let me show you what I did. It's nighttime. I got my little Jiffy pots out. I added some potting soil. Oh, I love the solar umbrella. It's hard to do this in the daytime because I'll be burning. We got some peppermint seeds to plant. And here's my meal. I have the sourdough bread with some of the cheese from the fancy cheese tray, hummus, and this is the kimchi. Thank you to the subscriber that recommended I make my own hummus in the future. I'm gonna give that a try. I heard something. Oh my God. Oh, let's see if I can fix this. My table fell over. It was a really windy day and the umbrella fell down and knocked over the table. So let's get all this back together. It even knocked over my plants. Let me check on the hosta. God, you're okay, Mr. Turtle. Here's a little lamb chop I made with some cheese added and balsamic vinegar. Look how beautiful. Now that we added the soil to the Jiffy pots, we are going to add peppermint seeds. I've never had good luck with peppermint growing before. Look how tiny the seeds are, but we're going to try it this year and see if we have some better luck. I'm just patting the soil down and hopefully I've covered it enough where it'll take root and grow. And do you remember all of those free planters I got from the dump? And this is terracotta clay. Well, we're going to add the Jiffy pots to the little planters. Isn't that cute? A little row of peppermint. I do have a few peppermint seeds left. Let's grab this extra planter. I'm not sure what I planted in here originally, but it did not grow. So we're going to give the peppermint seeds a try. I had no idea peppermint had such a tiny seed. We're going to take this plain piece of bread right here, this big old sandwich roll. Yeah, we're going to make something good out of this. Oh, look, it's like a biscotti. Y'all asked me about this Ninja oven. It does air fry, but I also have my original small air fryer for the little snacks. That's heating up. Let's work on these grapes. Ooh, beautiful color. A couple more minutes on that. I got my grapes all sliced up. Any tofu fans out there? And right here, we've got a beautiful lunch plate full of bread, grapes, tofu, balsamic vinegar, and olive oil. With these beautiful organic orange carrots, I went ahead and sliced these up, had them with hummus, and I put the rest of them in a glass jar, and that fits better in my mini fridge. I don't think I showed you the forget-me-not seeds and what they look like. Take a look at this. I got this seed packet from the thrift store, so the forget-me-nots may not grow at all. This is what it looked like in the beginning, just a big old pile of dirt. Well, let's water the dirt. If you like these updates on my porch garden, please let me know in the comments. Hey, Mr. Turtle, I'll water your plants too. And we must water the peppermint plants. I do hope these grow. Right now, it's just dirt. Here's the celery that I have to work with. I am going to use my blender bottle and we're going to make celery water. I just add water to it and blend it up. Hey, that's pretty good. I worked on this cantaloupe melon some time back and I want to show you what I did. First, I sliced it in half. What a beautiful color. I wrapped up the other half and I saved the seeds. But now we've got to get these seeds all cleaned up. So I rinsed them. I put the seeds in a terracotta unglazed saucer so the clay would absorb any excess moisture. And that's a really good hack. That worked out very well for me. And you know that I'm not really a big gardener, but I'm trying to learn. At least I know how to dry the seeds. And I'm using these compostable friendly baggies to store the seeds. Do you remember that tiny little chicken we cooked in the air fryer? Well, I've dismantled it and we're going to take the bones and make some bone broth. I added the bones to my Instant Pot. Let's get this going. Later on. Okay, let's open this up. We're going to do one more round of cooking and get that collagen. I have all of my jars set up with the lids. Once the bone broth finishes cooking, I'm going to add all of it to the little jars to store in my mini fridge. I hope it turns out well. Let's go ahead and check on this. First, we have to separate the broth from the carcass. And now it's time to pour. I hope this gels up. We'll find out. And here are my jars of homemade bone broth from the tiny little chicken. And that was a very small chicken. Oh Lord, I got to clean my kitchen. So tell me what you think. Do you like this? Or do you like this? Do you like the tray or no tray? Tell me what you think. Remember these ingredients. Here's my lovely lunch. We have the rosemary bread toasted with butter and some salad dressing. It's balsamic vinegar and olive oil. We have the homemade chicken broth with the carrots added, and these were the snack pack carrots, plus the leftover chicken, and a glass of milk. Cheers! I am running dangerously low on black pepper. I will have to remedy that soon. Thank you to everyone that participated in the community post question regarding my hobbies. This is a little teaser preview of a Dooney & Burke handbag that I got. I got this 75% off at the thrift store, and I'm showing you this because in a future video, I'm going to show you how I take this $20 handbag that was filthy on the inside, and I make it brand new. And do you remember the salad kit? Here's our lovely salad kit all put together with the leftover chicken on the side. Let's get into this thrift store haul. Please stick around. Yay, it's thrift store day. I'm going to unpack everything here for you. We're going to look at each item and I'm going to tell you the great deals I got at my thrift store. This is a beautiful lace cardigan made by Loft. Now I did find some stains on here that I did not see at the thrift store. We're going to have to work on some stain removal in the future. Any suggestions? Please let me know. Speaking of stain removal, I love the yellow color of this tank top. I did not see the smudge stains right on the front of it. So we're going to work on that too. This is going to be my fall uniform shirt right here. Very Martha Stewart-ish. Really beautiful. This is exceptionally well made. Not one flaw that I can see. You'll love the price of this. Please stick around. This is going to be my fancy pants top right here. Look at the neckline on that and the gold threading and those buttons. They're decorative, but they are so pretty. I think the design has a very 70s flair to it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Moving right along, we have a green tank top. This is so well made. Love the color. And these jeans right here, they're in great condition. I think these are called capri jeans. Cuff at the bottom of the jeans is sewed in, so you can't roll it down. And I did check the zipper. It does work and the buttons look great. Now for the Bloomsbury tie rack silk scarf. Look at the pattern on this thing. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Beautiful. I think this is from the 1980s. What do you think? It's a simple paper clip holder, but I like the design. Pretty and functional. Right here we have 8 little pronged forks. I think these are for appetizers. What is it called? Hors d'oeuvres. And I thought since I get all those cheese trays, maybe I could use this and fancy it up. If you know the history of this product and who might have made it, please let me know in the comments. I'm excited to read this book in the future. I'm very happy to get this book right here for crock-pot season. Here's an overview of the items. Now let's discuss the prices. The jeans were originally $5, but I paid $1.25. The Loft tank top originally $5, but I paid $2.50. The Talbot's blouse was a big ticket item, originally $5. I paid $3.75. And the Loft cardigan, originally $15, I paid $3.75. And the Sonoma Everyday Tank, original price $8, I paid $2. The Blue Jean Eddie Bauer shirt, originally $5, but I paid $1.25. And the paperclip jar was $1 originally, and I paid full price of $1. Now this is a big ticket item, original price $8 for the appetizer forks, but I paid $4. And the silk scarf, originally $1, I paid 75 cents. The Harbinger book, originally $2, but I got this for just $1. The Instant Pot book, originally $1, I got this for 50 cents. If you're a brand new viewer and chose to hit the subscribe button tonight, welcome to the channel. To all of my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back each week to see what I'm up to. Please hit the notification bell so you can be notified when the next video comes out. And if you missed the last video, it's right here, right beside Mr. Turtle. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.